I have filmed a video about the best pubs in the Cotswolds, which was a very fun video to research and film. And then we came to some other pubs that were fantastic. So now I have to do a second video, more best pubs, maybe even better pubs in the Cotswolds. In this video, I'll review 4 pubs with fabulous food, including 2 fancy gastropubs, 1 history-packed destination, and 1 pub I went to just because it was a touristy gimmick that I thought my pie-loving friend Krista would enjoy. But all 4 of these pubs are amazing for different reasons. So I hope you enjoy seeing a recap of our visits to not only some incredible pubs, but also the delightful villages where they are located. Right now, I'm in the little village of Ebrington. We have been through this village before, but this is our first time eating at the Ebrington Arms, which is an inn and pub that has really good reviews. So I'm excited to try it out. And I will also show you a little bit of what Ebrington, the village, looks like. There's a little green here, but these thatched cottages over here are just amazing. The War Memorial. This gives you an idea where Ebrington is. 3 miles from Mickleton. I do believe that's where we went to the pudding club and ate like 7 desserts in one night. I will link to that in the description because that was crazy. It's 2.5 miles from Chipping Campden, which is a place we go all the time. Almost 4 miles from Blockley, home of Father Brown, and a place that I've done a vlog on. Charingworth Manor, we just drove by that. That's a place where we've had cream tea a couple times. And I did a video with my friend Tracy, who was her first time in England. It was her first time having cream tea, and we took her to Charingworth Manor. So that's a fun video. I'll link that in the description as well. Look at these fabulous old Cotswold homes. Just gorgeous. There's just so many amazing thatched cottages here in Ebrington, one after another. And this time of year, they've just got the loveliest roses growing over the doorways and windows. But it's these 3 thatched cottages which are just my favorite part of Ebrington. And I have to show the famous thatch animals on top of this one. I think that's 2 hares chasing after each other, but you have to tell me if they're rabbits. We have the chasing hares and the other cottage, but this is the really famous one because it has fighting hares on top of it. It's so great. And the cottage with the hares on top, or rabbits, whatever they are. We're just here at the right time of year too because they have beautiful roses around the windows. The back garden here of the Ebrington Arms looks really nice. Oh yeah, this is just really nice. Old stone wall and lots of beautiful roses here. Oh wow, those are lovely. Any good pub is one that is full of personality. So low beams and uneven steps, that means it's gonna be a cool pub. That must be a very popular joke about places with low beams. We are seated here near the, I think that's an Inglenook fireplace. Nice. We are eating this evening with our friend Karen, who's visiting from Seattle. There's lots of nice seating area here in the pub. We're early, so I can film before it's full of guests. Oh, wow. I just love a pub with history in its bones. We have a variety of things we ordered here at the table. Karen got the rack of lamb with pea and broad bean fricassee with roasty potato, feta, and mint jus. And then we've got this massive pork chop that Ian got. It's a pork chop with hispy cabbage, mashed potatoes, apple and mustard sauce. I decided to get 2 starters instead of a main. So I got this roasted beetroot with burrata, walnuts, and sorrel. And then I got this Devonshire crab souffle with crab bisque, radish, and spring onions on it. So that just sounded really good. So I am looking forward to trying this food. This is light and fluffy, and the crab is really fresh and delicious. And that bisque is creamy. We went crazy with desserts and got 3. This is the gingerbread sponge with blood orange, honey and ginger ice cream. That looks amazing. Then Ian's panna cotta. This looks like a flower. Look at that. This is a vanilla panna cotta with rhubarb and pistachio. And then this thing, the description really has nothing to do with what it looks like, so this will be interesting. It said banana parfait, chocolate mousse, salted caramel, and peanut. So there's like some salted caramel thing here with peanuts in it, and then that's chocolate mousse, but I don't understand. I'm gonna try this right now just to see what, oh, that's like, it's frozen. The bottom layer is like banana ice cream, homemade banana ice cream. It's delicious. Our meal here was amazing. It was so delicious. The service was great. The food was so excellently prepared. Everything was really, really flavorful. One thing I really loved were the sauces. The lamb that Karen had came with this kind of lamb gravy with fresh mint in it, was delicious. The crab bisque that I had, that was incredible. And then, surprisingly, the pork chop thing that Ian had this mustard sauce with grains of mustard in it. It was really, really good. Everything that was just exquisitely prepared. The flavors were fantastic. And then the desserts were really good. I think actually the one that was the best was the one that was so hard to understand what it was, that chocolate parfait with banana and salted caramel. It was just a really good flavor combination. Loved everything we had here. Highly recommend coming to the Ebrington Arms in Ebrington. Now I'm in the village of Bretforton, which may or may not be pronounced that way. It's on the edge of the Cotswolds, and we are about to check out a pub called the Fleece Inn. We parked here in front of St. Leonard's Church, which is a beautiful little Cotswold church here on the square. I decided to come check out the church. It should be too late for it to be open, but it's worth a try. That's a sweet message. It says, "The door is hard to open, but our hearts are not. Please come in and enjoy a lovely church." And it's 6:30 on a Thursday. I'm quite pleased to see that the church is open. What a beautiful little village parish church. And this gorgeous stone construction. It's just beautiful. And the stained glass windows, just the icing on the cake. This one just is a focal point for the whole church. Absolutely love it. This village has many lovely thatched cottages. And this beautiful old school, which looks like it's from 1876, and some other pretty cottages like this one, Horseshoe Cottage. But we're most intrigued by the Old Fox Cottage because on the top of this wee cottage with its thatched roof is a family of foxes. And the next door cottage has a family of ducks. It's called Brandreth, and just down the roof from the ducks is this, which I think is a hare. If you disagree, let me know. Okay, but speaking of thatch animals, here on the back of the pub is this creature made out of thatch. And we can't figure out what it is. So what is your guess? Let me know in the comments. We're excited to check out a new place, a new village, and a new pub. I've heard great things about this pub, and here it is, the Fleece Inn Free House. Lots of hollyhocks in bloom around the pub on this day in mid-July. The Fleece Inn dates back to the 15th century when it was a medieval longhouse where farmers and livestock lived under one roof. It was then converted to a pub, which has been operating since 1848. It's renowned for its well-preserved timber frames architecture and other noteworthy details, such as a 48-piece set of 17th century Stuart pewter, which is one of the finest collections of pewter in the whole country. And my favorite feature in this pub is the witches' circles. These are white painted circles on the stone floorboards near the hearth, which were traditionally believed to prevent witches from coming down the chimney. We met up for dinner here with two friends of ours who are like us, Americans who live in the southern US during the winter. And then we spend our summers here in the Cotswolds. So we're here with them, and it just turns out that one of them, this pub is their favorite place.
The Fleece is a National Trust property, having been willed to the National Trust. But as you sit here with the settles and the cheese boards, and then there's a cheese press over at the side. We also have Inglenook fireplaces here that in the winter with the roaring fires is just really cozy and wonderful.
Here's a quick peek at the food we ordered for dinner. A starter of crispy salt and chili cauliflower with a sweet chili, coriander, and sesame sauce. A char-grilled Gloucestershire pork chop with cider braised cabbage, fondant potato, an apricot sage sauce, and apple puree. And the pub is known for their pies, so we got a chicken, ham, and leek pie with veg, chunky chips, and gravy. And we couldn't resist getting a few desserts. A sticky toffee and ale pudding with caramel custard and vanilla ice cream, a baked apple, honey, and custard tart with apple sorbet. And finally, we had to order this because the description was so fascinating. An iced pineapple parfait with spiced pineapple carpaccio, whatever that is, and pistachio ice cream. The food at the Fleece Inn was very tasty, but I think the most uniquely memorable parts of coming here are the charming village and the history and lore of the pub itself. It's like visiting a quietly beautiful Cotswold village and a National Trust museum, along with a great pub meal. I am so excited to be here at the Weighbridge Inn today. This is a famous pub. It's located near Nailsworth, as well as near Minchinhampton. Actually, it's in the area near a flat we almost bought in a mill a few years back, and I did a separate video about the flats we almost bought, which I will link in the description. But I'm here today for pie. I'm here with my friend Krista, who's visiting from North Carolina, and she's obsessed with British pies. She had her first steak and ale pie the last time she was here visiting us and has been dreaming about it ever since. And I said, I got a pie place to take you. Home of the 2-in-1 pie, a very unique pie that's famous in the area for being a delicious savory combination of both a hearty pie and cauliflower cheese in one bowl. And today we are ordering the special of the day, the beef bourguignon. And then, because I have to have all the 2-in-1 specials, I'm also going to order the 2-in-1 dessert. I'm sure this is also a fabulous pub for drinking, but we aren't drinkers, we're just here for the food. But they do look like they have some awesome local ciders and beers and ale. Of course, we are close to Minchinhampton, which is famous for its cows wandering about in Roadborough Common. And I even saw a Heelan coo there once. We are lucky enough to have this whole back room all to ourselves in this cozy booth. Maybe it's because we're loud Americans and they don't want us disturbing the local folk. Here is the upper level for when it gets really busy. A beautiful room, oh my word. Here is the glorious 2-in-1 pie and its beauty. Cauliflower cheese, very brown and toasty, and the beef pie part. That's some beefy goodness right there. And even though Ian is the Antichrist, he's gonna eat this pie and he's gonna love it.
Yeah. That wasn't me.
I'm gonna love it.
And I don't really love beef, but I'm gonna love it, and I'm also gonna really love that cauliflower cheese. How are you enjoying the pie?
I am so happy right now.
This is exceptional crust. It just melts in your mouth and is so buttery. They're delicious. It's a cute little basket they're in too. Krista ordered custard for her sticky toffee pudding like a proper English person. This is our 2-in-1 dessert special with half cherry compote pie and half spiced apple crumble. Both sides were delicious and decadent dessert heaven. This place really surprised me. I didn't think it would make my top pubs list because I thought it was a novelty, but that food slapped. Highly recommend. Today we are in the picturesque village of Kineton. This place is gorgeous, and actually we're here for the second time at the pub called Halfway. We had to come back again so that we could have the famous pie, try a dessert this time, and have the whole experience again. Kineton is just an amazing wee village. So pretty. So in addition to an awesome pub, you have to have a wee wander around the village as well. You know you have to be a good gardener to live in the Cotswolds. It's a prerequisite. In this picturesque little village, you have beautiful Cotswold stone houses and gardens. There's a horse event here today, so we've been seeing loads of horses in the village. And of course, that's why they're here in this part of the car park, because it's actually horse parking. And if you come to Kineton, make your way down to the ford, where there's this wonderful little pack horse bridge and the stream running along. I can't believe cars actually drive through this. It looks way too deep. The Halfway at Kineton has been an inn since the 17th century. Kineton is located just a few miles away from Bourton-on-the-Water and Stow-on-the-Wold, so it's a nice place to get away from the touristy crowds in those places for some quiet Cotswold charm and delicious food. The pub also has 3 guest rooms for people who want to book an overnight stay. A change in ownership 3 years ago has led to an award-winning menu which has received rave reviews from many respected publications. While I didn't sample any of the beers and ale on tap, they did appear to have a nice selection from local breweries. This is the double-baked 24-month Comté cheese soufflé. Oh my goodness. Now it's time for me to try the Hunsum Farm pork and cackle bean Scotch egg with pickled walnut puree. That's the pureed walnut stuff. Okay, so I'm going to get a little bite of this. Oh wow, this is a perfectly cooked Scotch egg. Okay, I just take a little bit. I gotta leave some of that sauce for Ian. That's so good. The sauce is really delicious, unique. The egg is perfectly cooked. And this pork that's on the outside of it is the perfect complement. This is one of the best Scotch eggs I've ever had, if not the best. So it's this giant celeriac and mushroom pie sitting on top of mashed potatoes and braised red cabbage, and then there's a mushroom sauce. So it's a vegetarian pie, but I had this before and it was amazing. So I cannot wait to try it again. That is so good. The crust is amazing. And the filling is just so unique because it's celeriac and mushroom, which is not something I ever eat. But the best part is the gravy. It's just mind-blowing. Best pie in England right here. 10 out of 10, 12 out of 10. This is the chocolate delice, which I think is like a chocolate mousse type torte or something. I don't even know. That's like the most thick, dense, intense chocolate mousse. It's really super chocolatey, not overly sweet, and it's extremely delicious. Ian is going to lose his mind when he tries this. And what is this ice cream with it? Let's see here. Vanilla ice cream. This is not vanilla ice cream. It's like chocolate ice cream with chocolate chunks. It's so good. If you are a chocoholic, like my sweet husband is, you will love this. He is going to just adore this. Okay, stop. This sticky toffee pudding has a nice amount of sauce, and it's actually not called sticky toffee pudding, even though it is. It's called black treacle and date pudding. So this is very dark, which I'm a big fan of. I'm glad that Tracy, my BFF, is going to be trying this STP as her first one. The only problem is none will ever be as good as this. That's so good. Again, it's just so dark, but it's perfectly balanced. And then this is clotted cream vanilla ice cream. This is amazingly good. That is a 15 out of 10. And I have a sticky toffee pudding video where I rated 10 sticky toffee puddings that I had all summer. Some were like so anemic and blonde, I don't even know why they were called sticky toffee. This is the bomb. Come to Halfway at Kineton. It is amazing. Everything we've had there was delicious. Definitely one of the very best pubs in the Cotswolds. If you've been to any of these pubs, please let me know your opinion of them. Also, let me know which of these pubs you would like to try out. And be sure to check out my first Best Pubs video for even more wonderful recommendations in the Cotswolds. There are pubs on that list we still continue to visit over and over. Thanks so much for watching this video, and do something good in the world today.